Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. We're loading in. I think I'm in the middle of a trial ruin. I was here this morning. Yes, I am still here right now. We've got another 45 minutes of the trial omen, but I have a full inventory. And what I actually have are bundles that I can put things into. We will make them into snow blocks and put them in a bundle. This is gonna go great. We'll put keys into bundles. Yeah, all this is going to be very effectively stored in the bundles, allowing us to pick up more pottery shards, a few of my favorite things. And I have that nice little particle effect, and that just means that I will make all of the spawners slightly spicier than before. Now we're going to make a daring parkour jump and continue breaking all of the pots, because that's where the wealth is. And this efficiency 5 iron axe, which is pretty nice, but not so nice that I won't ignore it. And we get another disc at last. Very, very exciting stuff. It has been quite some time since I got a new music disc. I've been finding just repetitions of ones that I already had so often, so very exciting to see that. But knowing that we can find that by cracking into these things, now I really got to be opening all of them, don't I? There's another disc. My stars. Hi, Natasha. We are finding music. Another one has just dropped. Is it the same one? Yeah, we've got 2 creator music box sticks now, but it's still very, very exciting. Apparently they drop out of the boxes in the ruin. No way of knowing if they do that without the trial thing, but I think that only affects the spawners and not anything else. So I was here this morning, but why? Oh yes, I got the mace. I'm just like trying to remember. I just had a long day of work, refreshing my memory here in this wonderful, calm arena. A pleasant change. You say the creator's a good song? Excellent, excellent. Alright, so we can go in here and fight, but I think there's just the 2 ominous vaults at all. So we could fight here. This one's the breezes, so we could fight them, which, you know, is fine because they're very easy to fight, and that they present absolutely no danger. I don't actually know if they do damage beyond making you take fall damage. If they do, it's so much reduced. But I think one of the main ways that they do damage is they do reflect projectiles. So if you weren't aware of that, that could be clumsy. And I should hit him with a mace. That'll be fun. And we just, like, obliterated him. See, like, they don't hurt you, but what they do is hurt your pride. Because you think to yourself, surely I'm going to be able to hit this thing. And then it just doesn't happen. And they could theoretically make you take damage, but I think, yeah, I have some slow falling effect. I don't know if the breeze gives that or not, yeah. There we go. And now I have to kill even more of them. You know, this is a good opportunity to actually learn how they work. So you hit the projectile back, Then you jump in from the high ground and miss them, and then you think about shooting them with the bow and arrow and remember that that is literally how their abilities work. Okay, so some of the danger, I guess, is that they knock you up and then the dispensers on the side of the wall could hit you. Alright, and jumping over them is not super effective. I tried to jump over the projectile again anyway. This just shows my dedication to learning, but not to assuming that what I learned previously was the right thing, you know. If you can corner them, much better. Probably not too simple to corner them, but we should have a little prize. Ah, one beautiful golden carrot, but you know, not to slide it, we do actually need food, so that one beautiful golden carrot is absolutely worth. But yeah, I think it's... Oh wow, slow fall also lets your jump go further. Might be an obvious implication, but fun stuff. Alright, so I just need to get out of here. The mace has a mechanic to do more damage, found out from discovered alone. Oh, how exciting. We'll have to use the mace for a while in various contexts. But we should have the water entrance up here. Nope, that was the other way. We were just checking if anything was going there, so it's the other way. But the slow falling wore off. Of course it did. I should have checked. It says blaze shoots, but it doesn't mean that. It just means a skeleton is shooting with the effect of blazes. Honey bottles can go in because they're a different kind of potion than these potions are. I've been struck by fire. It'll be fine. So it'll be inside of that room, I think. I said... Yeah, as far as I know, and it may not be correct, but I think my armor is perfect as far as damage reduction for general purposes. Because I know that there's that netherite material, but I think it's just like more durable, or maybe, you know, like has better like chances to get good enchants or something. But as far as I know, Prot 16 is as high as your levels can go. It's 4 per piece. And when you hit your max armor pieces in, as far as I know, that's the max too, so I don't think my armor has anywhere to go. Now, the tools could theoretically be faster. I have no idea about that. I can definitely see them being a little quicker, but... I sometimes forget that you can knock fire out when it's on the ground with your sword, but you know, it's pretty important. In the Nether, it happens a lot because they have this weird blue fire there that hurts a lot, but you can still just knock it out kind of casually. And we pick up another ominous trial key. Now we'll have like just so many of them. Yeah, I wonder how much these guys are supposed to hurt. Probably like some. Because for all of that, now I've taken 1 heart of damage. And they're engaged in, you know, skeleton gang warfare. The cycle of retribution and violence never ends. And although I said I was going to use the mace, I, you know, wasn't. And now I really need to start paying slightly more attention. Not a ton more attention, because I'm out of food. Am I out of food? Alright, I'm totally out of food. Now I need to get my act together and get out of here post-haste. Unfortunately, I'm lost. And out of food. This is a disaster. Potion of regeneration. We're going to eat the potion and then figure out what we're doing. Am I, like, actually out of food? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna need to pretty quickly get my act together. Oh, man. What a disaster. Okay. I just need to hit escape real quick and think. Alright, I don't really remember how to get out. And I think there's no food inside anymore. That'll probably be fine. It'll probably be fine. I just need to get out of here. Maybe you can eat honeycombs. I just need to get out of here before I die of hunger, which is definitely a thing. All right, so serious business time. I don't know if Totems of Undying can keep you back from that, but... All right, so I think jumping and falling hurts, and I don't remember how to get out of here. And I've just hit myself again. And there's no food... Alright, we got 2 more potions of regeneration. That's good. That's good. We really don't need to be taking the free damage. Alright. We definitely can't get out by going down. I'm an idiot. I need to... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I can't focus. Okay. Alright. It's probably gonna be fine. It's probably gonna be fine. I think this is the room to get out. This is the room to get out. Yeah, it's probably gonna be fine. We're almost certainly gonna be able to get out. Can you eat honey from the bottle? All right, yeah, we're fine. We got honey bottles. We're gonna be just fine. There's no worry. Yeah, this is all good. We're totally okay. All right, so that's the last time I'm going out with like 12 breads. I don't recall the exact train of thought that led me to do that in the first place, but if I ever experience the beginning of it again, I will derail it and not permit it to hold sway. Because although nothing really happened at all, and I was always going to be fine, I had to experience a wide range of despairing emotions there. They say that the anticipation of of pain and bad things happening to you is just the same as the bad thing itself. And right there I believe it. Because I was just like, oh, I guess this is gonna be the day that I die of hunger and hardcore. But it is not to be. I'm fine. It's all good. We're gonna walk up to the auto smelter. There's gonna be a lot of chicken there. I don't think we're going to start a raid from this because I think we ate it into the trial omen. But theoretically, we would start a raid, in which case we would have plenty of arrows and then be fine. But I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't know. We're not really in a good spot for a raid because all the villagers are out. Hopefully Bald Rapunzel would stay inside, but you know, we're really laying everybody's life out on the line here. All right, and now I feel much better about the future. We're just gonna eat some nice cooked chicken here and think about what I did wrong for a second. Oh, man. Okay. Good stuff. Anyway, so, a great success. We've got a new music disc. The Horn of Feelings already existed. Just an absolute travesty of what's going on here. Density. Maybe density can go on the mace. Because if it can, I think I have like a density 4 book. We're not going to put it onto the mace because we need to enchant the mace. But okay, so yep, there you go. Density is a thing that can go on the mace. So you will need to make it denser, much denser. But I believe I have a density 4 book because never throw anything away. Nope, I'm wrong. Nope, there it is. I was right. Density 4. So if density goes up to 5, all we'll need to do is get a 4 on a roll or something, and then we'll be able to get a mace. So we'll put mending on it, and the whole thing will come from there. But let's just make the slime things into slime blocks. That will be much better for space. And then we're going to want to put some of this junk up. And of course, say hello to the pets, because we might be buying a map and traipsing out. We may not come home to them tonight. But I plan on playing a good little while tomorrow, so certainly returning home will be part of the plan. Garuda runs up expectantly, very happy. The raid does not get started by this weird thing here. We give Bella a pet and Tropa gets a pet. Good old cats. The duality of cat. But we can do a preemptive dance party. Because I do have this new disc. Hello, Shadow Blitz. Let's see what this music disc sounds like. It is called Creator. You know, it's nice so far. But we're not going to be able to stay for a dance party. We're going to put the cat disc up here. And then go do a little bit of inventory management and just get ready to go. And then we'll jump up and dance with Luca a little bit once we're sorted out. But yeah, new discs. We found a creator inside of a jar in the trial ruin. It was just there. I bonked it right out. It's got that nice little rotary thing going on. It's actually really pleasant. It reminds me of being young. Music boxes are cool. That's a fun little song. We got like 1,000,000 blaze rods. We got bricks, which are absolutely not going to stay into this chest. We have to have some kind of standards. Alright, so these random potions can go in here, because I don't know when I would ever find occasion to use them unless, you know, I do that thing I just did. Redstone trash, random levers. Alright, so we got our keys. What am I doing, Shadow Blitz? I'm just managing my inventory real quick, and then I'm about to go buy a couple of maps and see if they lead me to new places or not. Either a woodland mansion or a trial ruin. but probably a woodland mansion because they're fun, and I don't think I have exhausted all of the possibilities of the rooms in them yet. We'll give Garuda another seed. And I was trying to get... Yeah, we don't need to go to sleep, actually, because I was trying to get the advancement for killing phantoms with the piercing thing, so we got this crossbow loaded up. And we'll just wake up the cartographer. There's emeralds somewhere? There's emeralds somewhere. There's emeralds right here. We'll wake up the cartographer. I don't really remember what you need. Do you need a map? You probably need paper. We might have to mine sugarcane. We'll figure it out. I do not remember where the cartographer lives. But, really only one of two places now. I think it's the other dirt house. Nope, here he is. He's got his little monocle on. So I need to get a compass, which is like some redstone or something. And then iron, probably? Yeah, sounds right. Ah, phantom swoops. Excellent. That's just what we wanted. We will be able to go home tonight, after all. Okay, so, first of all, missing won't be great here, because we need to line them up. I don't know if one shot will kill them. It's only got piercing 4, so we just need to make sure that we hit them at one time, which sounds like it's going to be terrible. No, we're going to hit them once each with the sword to soften them up. It's probably easier if you have a lot of them. Or I could miss. Alright, now they're going to dive at the same time, but not in a useful way. Here we go. Alright, this is never going to happen. I don't even think I shot that time. Alright, great. I'm not, really sure that I understand the concept of how this crossbow works. The good news is that they don't hit very hard. How is a person supposed to do this? Do you just wait till you get 12 of them and keep shooting? Or do you learn to play the game? Which one takes longer? Alright, good news. There are even more than I thought before. So, I don't think it'll take too long to figure this out. Now, I don't know if it'll work. It might not. I probably don't need to be in the water for this. I definitely don't need to be in the water for this. Because I just have to stay up. Hooray! Yes! I knew if I just believed in myself and didn't get any better at the game, but just had lots of phantoms, that it would work. And I actually had rather more phantoms than I anticipated. Which is, fun. But, all good things must come to an end. And so too, the Air Force of my insomnia is just going to, yes, go up in flames. Magnificent. Easy peasy. Alright, so turns out that we will, after all, be able to lay down and hang out with the pets. If it was just 2 phantoms, I think I definitely would have accidentally won first. But, with plenty of targets, in a target-rich environment, it went better. But we'll be able to pay even more tribute to Garuda, just positively bursting with seeds. But, not. It'll still be a responsible amount. We're not going to gorge him. Garuda knows better than all that. After all, I can't just keep on feeding him seeds. But we'll go ahead and lay down for the night. And then go to the cartographer, buy a map or two, and see if it looks like they're close or far. And also see if they'll send me to a different place, since I will have already purchased maps from them, but I think I did everything in those places, and I don't know if they only give you the one map to one place one time. It seems underwhelming, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen, or that it won't happen. Is that all the iron I have? I had more here? No? I think I took all of my iron to the mountain, reasoning that I would want all of it there. Well, you know, it looks like maybe we'll just buy one map. Looks like we might just buy one map. Ah, never mind. We have enough iron for two. We'll buy 2 maps. And as this threatens to become totally tedious, we are about to head out. We've got most of our stuff right. Yes, we've got everything that matters. We have 45 cooked chickens. That'll probably be enough. You know, we're gonna run into a village along the way, most likely, and take a little bit of tribute. And if not, then we'll fight something. It'll be fine. 2 stacks of arrows is fine. 2 stacks of arrows is fine. And yep, we will go ahead and bid goodbye to the Dark Oak crime family for the moment, and go strike out into the wild distance. But first, we have to say goodbye to everybody, of course. Can't be neglecting our friends that want to live outside. Here's Doug, Doug the Great, Doug the Digmaster, Doug the Supreme. Did he get us anything? Yes, more touchflower seeds. Doug is truly the best earner in the whole family. Then we got Baby Moosh, and Moosh's Smalls. We will go say hello to him real quick. Oh, good old Mooshy. No, I want to see your nameplate. Fine, I will go inside and give you a pet. He's such a good Mooshy. Alright, well that's enough of that. Now, what else do I need? I would need torches, but we'll just yank some charcoal out of somewhere. We probably don't have any up here. You know, we're not going to delay anymore, though. I can find coal anywhere and make some torches. We'd only need some for when we show up to where we're going anyway. This guy is just like doing maps out in public. Alright, so moment of truth. Does it take us where we've been before? You know, it doesn't, it's not totally clear. But maybe that's the one that I saw before? Can I, like, I don't know. Yeah, okay, now, yeah, they're definitely the same map as before. I don't know why the woodland map doesn't remember that that's where it was. I thought it was sort of similar, but number 30 also sounds familiar. Yeah, okay, so I guess you get, like, 1 per cartographer per village or whatever. Or maybe you gotta get further away or something. But it's all good. Can we, like... Oh, you can make a copy of the map. And now I have 2 maps I've already been to. You know, I don't know if it was worth spending emeralds to learn that. But now I know. So that's good. You could, like, have a treasure hunting thing with a friend. Anyway, we're going to throw them into the river, and then whoever follows these maps will be disappointed. But now I don't have to do what it says in the description because I can't. And that means we get to go back to the mountain and play around with rails, at least a little bit. Which is just what we'll do. Only I don't have a boat. I must have left it somewhere. Well, then I'm gonna do what I always do. Try not to pick up the litter that I've just thrown in the river. You know, why don't I just make a crafting table over here? It's not like I'm not gonna need to come back to build a boat over here. But, yeah, we'll just go to Everest and do what I was dreaming of all day, which is riding my little rail cart. Oh, it's so cool now. I mean, there's got so far to go, but now that we're at the top, we could have like different rail lines going down. We could have one that just like went around the outside of the mountain, because since we're going down, we barely need any powered rails at all. And iron, while not free, is plentiful in a way that gold is not yet. But if I figure out how to efficiently crack underwater monuments, then I can get rather a lot of gold. Not as much as I would want, but still a bunch. So, but I'm not going to be trying that today. For tomorrow, I am going to be trying to... I'm not going to, like, think I'm going to drain the whole monument, but I'm going to start working on one. I've got lots of plans for projects. I totally don't need this crossbow anymore. I'll put it in a chest or something. But now that I've got the achievement, I think I have all the crossbow-related achievements. There might be more. I've been wrong before. It's such a wonderful and imposing mountain. We've got another big cloud in the middle of all of it again. Classic. So if you've seen this before, prepare to watch again. But if you haven't, this is what it looks like. You just casually move. I make a reference to keeping your hands inside the vehicle again, so I can prove that I'm not helping it along. And then we get to look at the magnificent ride up Everest. The current state of the roller coaster, all it does is go up and also down in the exact same way. But to the best of my knowledge, it still is fully functional. And turning your head does not change the velocity. Although there are a couple of places where a couple more speed boosts would make it a little more fun. But this is supposed to be, you know, the contemplative part of the roller coaster, where you think about what the end of it's going to be. And of course, this one promises to take you to the top of the tallest mountain in the whole world. And it even is the truth. A roller coaster above the clouds. You can go on top of snow blocks, which is very useful information. And now we are at the top, which is also very useful information. Here we are, at the summit. 10 out of 10. And, yeah, there you go. That's the roller coaster so far. And there's so much more to do. But I'm happy with it. Even if I didn't work anymore with it, I'd still be pleased. But there will certainly be many additions to come. I need more snow. I need more snowmen. I need so many things. I need to figure out why that dirt is on top of the tree. Did an Enderman do that? Did an Enderman teleport on top of my cherry tree and steal a thing of cherry leaves and put dirt there? Maybe? What other explanation? Surely I didn't do it. That doesn't look like a thing I would do. I mean, I could have done. Another pig at the roof of the world. We've already, this one's just heard about Hinwin doing that. They're not even nearly as adventurous, so. And, oh right. It's not safe to be up here after night. We need to lay down. There's gonna be enemies, but it'll be more fun going down the mountain. But we don't need to go all the way down, so we'll have to we'll jump off whenever we get a little bit down, but it's just so fun when you zoom. Because all of that reputable safety of the previous thing just goes out the window, and you're just like careening down until you get to this part where we're jumping off. Alright, I've just got some dirt on me. Alright, now we've got enough for torches, and we're just going to go down here and figure out what's going on. Because there is this room, but we didn't do too much with it. It just sort of connected out, and there were emeralds there. We're going to leave them in the wall to make the place prettier for when we invariably create a track inside. Because we gotta hollow out a huge portion of this mountain. Just so much of it, so that I can make various artificial little biomes, so that I can ride a train track around it, so that I could one day die of hunger or something and lose it all forever. But that's what it's all about, right? The tension between your dreams and your realities. That's what hardcore Minecraft is. And we're going to go down a little further. I should be using water, because that is a traditional spelunking method for a reason. Because it looks like we don't have to do too much work with at least part of Everest here. Alright, it is time to brawl. It is time to not take falling damage. Alright, we just need to get an idea of what's going on here. What's going on is this is going to look totally awesome with a roller coaster in it. We got a little zombie coming out. We are just going to slash them up a little bit. Alright, let's get some torches down. That's enough of being in the dark. We've got some more emeralds that'll look very nice. We've got some gravel that could theoretically fall and hilariously have consequences. We're just gonna keep on getting our light coverage. We'll get a little line of zombies, and then bash them with our smite. X. You know, I guess I hadn't really thought too much about the inside of Everest until very recently. But now I am quite glad that there's at least some big hollow parts in it, so that I can start with my dream of the artificial biomes on the inside without actually having to pickaxe through so much of it. And then, you know, there can be like narrow paths with like water or lava falls or whatnot going on around it too. And but importantly, I won't have to do all of the legwork. What? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna be able to do a cool little roller coaster without digging anything at all. I think we're gonna be able to just do a very limited amount of digging. Apparently, the inside of Everest is mainly open space, and that is quite exciting news. Because I can make like 3 different artificial habitats in this area, and that means I don't really need to do very much digging to get started. I'll just need to figure out other stuff like transportation. Where do we want to build the village at? Is it going to be here or further towards the center? Because this is still 92. This is really high up. More towards sea level or even like around 0 would be fine. We've got a water access point right here. And it looks like it's going to be... Yeah, because we could... This is really interesting. I am loving this. It's funny because normally, you know, I get to a space like this, a little grotto, and I'm just like, oh, whatever. Now there's a small interruption in the cave. I hope I get something cool. But now that I wanted to do something, you know, with the appearance of it, it's not just cherry trees that are catching my attention anymore. I hate creepers. I wish they wouldn't mess with me. Alright, what have we here? Is it... I think it's just... Alright. What it is... Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no! Now I'm never gonna be able to do this. I say. You say I look wholesome like a YouTuber, but I am a YouTuber having fun. I'm glad I appear to be having fun. But what I saw down there was the deep dark, right? Right? And that makes me so nervous. I'm so glad I didn't fall, because oh my goodness, now I don't know how much further we can build the roller coaster in this direction. Maybe it'll veer right there. Okay, we're not going there. We're not gonna belabor how weird it is. But also, isn't it interesting that directly below Everest, the terrifying thing is here in the center, in the very heart of the mountain. Like, we have to do the Lord of the Rings pillars. We have to do the Moria thing. Like, it's all coming together. But also, how horrifying we're not going there. But if I would have fallen, oh man. I would have looked around and yeah. Shivers. Anyway, we're not going to go in that direction. Is it in this direction too? We're not going to fall down. It's important to say that out loud so that we can believe it. We've got the water this way. We're just not going to go anywhere sketchy. But I think maybe it started over there and won't extend this way. We're not going to go too much further down. We've got the water. It was quite a drop down to it, so At least in this direction, we can't immediately see it and become horrified. But it very well may be down there further. With the water here, we know we're not going to fall too far away, though. And it won't be too hard to get back up. We've just got a couple more torches, so we're going to go down just slightly further and place them. Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. I think there it is again, so we're just going to go up here. No point in attempting any sort of problem. We're just going to zoom up this waterfall. Nope, 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 nope. All of the nope. And there we go. So good news. We found out what's in the middle of Everest. Ta-da! Well, anyway, that's gonna be somewhere that the roller coaster doesn't go. We're just, we're not gonna go down there. Maybe we'll make a little danger sign. I don't think I'll forget. I don't think I'll forget that it's there. So how did I get down here? Was it this water in the first place that led in? Probably. Yes, magnificent. You know, the good thing about water is that it leads up. So this chasm is a bit of a funny joke, right? Because you could just like enter in through the side and then walk in a straight line directly down into the deep dark. Well, you know, the day is just packed with discovery, huh? That was You could say something like, I don't know what I expected to find, but I really don't. I don't know. Wasn't that? You know, there's no sign up here in the tallest mountain in the world that within will be contained all of the marvelous danger. But that's just how it is sometimes, I suppose. We're gonna go up to this chest where I have various rail-related supplies. Like, maybe wood? Yes, like wood. Which isn't really rail-related, except you need 6 for rails, but we're not going to make them for rails, we're going to make them for torches. And now we're going to make, what, like 2 stacks now? Just a little bit more than 1, that's alright. And here's where all my iron is, not at home. So what to do now? What to do now? We could start, yeah, we might as well just like start getting a railway thing set up because like we don't even need to connect it to anything at the moment. We can just figure out where we want the entrance to be. Like, do we start the ride down at the top? I mean, we might as well, right? So we could just start on another line and then we'll lay down 64 or more. Or more? Or more. And yeah, we'll just leave all the powered ones there because, well, theoretically, if I had a minecart, I could go up to the top immediately, huh? Why am I the way I am? I'm just going to go back to the crafting table because I don't have any wood on me. Why am I the way I am? And then make another minecart and then ride it up. Like, I'm here on the mountain and ignoring the whole point of the system that I made for traversing the mountain. Or I could just run down to the minecart here to save on postage. And right up to the top, where we can then start producing more railway stuff. And look with absolute hatred and despair at that creeper. I better not see his face in this bar again. But that does reinforce to me that it is in fact night, which means it is in fact a terrible time to be riding the rail to the top of the mountain. But it's also an amazing time because, the stars, the diamond armor, the shield, it's all so picturesque. All right, so yeah, we'll just start going down this way. Oh no, this is not going to work at all. There's a zombie. How are we ever going to make it if there's a zombie? And we're just going to do a bunch of winding here as if to say I don't really understand conceptually how I'm supposed to operate this. Even though that's not exactly untrue, it is true. We're going to throw these torches away because conceptually, I bet we want more cobblestone here. We definitely do. Because we're just like one short on both of these and on all of them. Yeah, the whole way down we're just one below where we would want to be. But we'll be able to get here. My inventory is much too full for this, but it'll be fine. Eventually, we'll reach a point where we can, we should just do it. Yeah, right here. Because you gotta, like, eventually just stop doing a slope and allow yourself to correct the line that you're on. Which is probably not what I'm doing here, but who's counting? Am I about to fall off the side of the mountain? It's hard to say, but not totally unthinkable. So should we make like a village of people at the top of the mountain? Because of the deep dark, we can no longer really entertain the idea of making a village of people at the base of the mountain. It's no longer a good idea. I don't know if it was one in the first place, but it no longer seems to be one. But if we get him here, because I bet you can get a villager into a minecart, and then we could just like zoom them up. We could take the people that want to be villagers, and they can join up here. The slope is wrong. We need to fix. I've thrown all of my chicken onto the ground. I hate so much of the way that I am whenever I am looking at my inventory. Truly the agony. Alright, we're just going to dig some more here. So yeah, I'm thinking now we'll do village at the base of the mountain, and this is all wrong. This is all torn, right? This is all totally useless. I'm gonna have to redo all of it. Yeah. I think even though it's clearly incredibly simple how these tracks work, I don't know what it is about my brain that refuses to remember that I just simply can't do that. Anyway, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed in myself. It's just par for the course, right? But it's super obnoxious. And now I have ruined it in a way that I no longer even remember how it was broken in the first place. But now it's more broken than before. When, to be clear, it was plenty broken. Alright, what am I doing? This doesn't even go anywhere and I still busted it. The bundles won't help. I never put anything in them. If you do, you forget about it forever and you lose them. Here, I'll put some stuff in the bundles. That'll help for a little while. Alright, I literally don't know how to fix any of this. Like, it's all ruined by being on the side of the mountain, right? Because it's broken there too, of course it is. I'm just gonna, you know what, we don't need any of these. This whole project was a mistake. We'll come back to that later. None of this was meant to be. It's all a bad idea. I bet it was broken there too. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's all fine. All right, now that we have our stuff, I'm going to get back in this. We're going to go down on the side of the mountain that works. I'm going to hit this pig in the face. And then we're going to go down on this, on the side of the mountain that works. All right, so anyway, I might build a village on the inside of the top of the mountain eventually. I might make another train track. I might never touch them again. It's hard to say. I'm not actually in a bad mood about it, but it is funny, at least a little funny, that I'd like, because it's one simple thing. Like, you can't slope and turn connected to each other. You need one block in between. And yet I continually make the same mistake. Sometimes immediately after making it, I'll do the same thing, which, you know, is awesome. But then sometimes it seems like you can do the slope and turn. Like, isn't that what I did up here? Like, how does this work, but all the other stuff that I do doesn't work? I don't know. I don't know. Because it would seem like that wouldn't work from everything that I know about it, which apparently is not much. But, yeah. Anyway, as I was just about to say that you can't do that, I look at a perfectly functional example of me doing just that. So, don't take my word for anything. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think I had to tell you all that, though. This dirt block is very suspicious. I'm going to assume that an Enderman put it there. Very clever. We're going to throw some cobblestone in here and grab the torches, and then, yeah, I guess just go home for the night. Alright, so things to do. Either overcome my despair at Rails or not. No, I don't think I'll ever give up Rails. I would give up Minecraft first. It's just too fun. It's too fun to not have to climb the mountain manually. So I need to like get practice in the Nether, but not here. And I need to get practice in the Deep Dark, but absolutely not here. So I'll probably try and find a Deep Dark in my survivor world somewhere. No idea how to do that. I guess just go to the tallest mountain in the world and dig into the middle of it, and that's how it works. But the Nether, I already have portals there. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe it can be a connector, but only if it's got two slopes on either side of it and it can't, like, go sideways from it, for all I know. And actually, that would track, you know, that would be normal as a behavior. You're saying that a lot of people can understand it well. Well, that's good, at least. Feinberg himself, you've mentioned him before. He's the speedrunner guy who does the all of the game, the all advancement or whatever speedrun. That sounds insane to me. It must take so long. No, it's like, it's not even just that, like, I couldn't figure out if it worked or the thing with the rail. Like, if I would just physically look at it, I would see that it wasn't connected, but something like whenever I'm laying it down, I'm like, all right, it's on the ground. There we go. Put that rail in the bank. Whatever else we have to do, we never need to think about that rail ever again. Speaking of rails, I carried them all with me here. But I imagine we'll just be going back to Everest with them. Some seeds for Garuda. And alright, there we go. A nice boring little video. Oh, it wasn't too bad. We even got an advancement. Saw the Deep Dark. It was, you know, it's interesting. I just, you know, I turned back before anything interesting actually did happen. Saying places down and then looking back completely different. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like all I was doing is saying, like, did I physically put a block down there in a row? And then obviously it had to be right. But me just like hacking up the whole track after making one mistake, what a classic me thing. That's like my whole life right there. As I've cheerfully told you many times, I'm very, very low in emotional maturity. One mistake and I'm just like, you know what? I don't even want to build a railroad anymore. Why don't we burn down everywhere that's even at 100 miles of the railroad? And that way nobody could have ever witnessed me making a mistake on the railroad. But, you know, unironically. But clearly I can't knock the mountain down, for there's a terrifying area in the middle of it. Hi, Layla. Was there another creator? They're both Music Box, yeah. I got two of them, but they were both creator Music Box ones. And then the other music disc I had was Aaron Cheroff's Relic. And then I just have Far and 13. But yeah, the LAs love dancing. They love twirling around. But yeah, hi Layla, you caught me at the very end. After throwing a fit and hacking up my my railway. Not the whole way. Just the part of it that I was building recently. It didn't work, so I bashed it. There's another creator type. You know, I had just been thinking of that too whenever I looked at it. It's like, oh, because it said music box, so it would make sense, you know, if there were different interpretations. But yes, a good old time. I've got the mace which swings so slow. But you know, it brings justice and happiness. And now I have a trident. I forgot to bring it out for the video, so we gotta go. But yeah. But anyway, it's time for me to go to bed. It is a little bit past my bedtime, but I'll be streaming tomorrow, and I hope to see y'all there. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Layla, I did get the trident, and yeah, I got the mace this morning in the trial ruin. So we're really moving on up. We got a whole bunch of good stuff. But yeah, the trident. I can fly in the rain a little bit with the trident. It's very excellent. But I really gotta shut up and quit talking. See you guys.